They consider themselves descendants of an ancient tribe in existence in the Promised Land for thousands of years. However, returning to home soil, they've been faced with government oppression and have been struggling to be properly recognized. RT's Paula Sleer went to hear their story.
Members are the original Hebrews, and they were scattered, as you know, and they crossed into Africa, so they were scattered all over. So in South Africa, in many parts of South Africa, you find the Lembas who are actually Hebrews.
Hebrews, so the Lembas claim to be descendants of ancient Israelites?
Not claim, they are.
They are. Okay. Okay.
It reminds me that first impressions can often be misleading. It was hard to believe that a tribe of black Africans could be the descendants of ancient Israelites. But that's exactly what they appear to be.
Brothers and sisters, they are there. We are not lost. We are scattered. We are original Hebrews. We are original Hebrews.
As a Negro, 3/5 of a human being. Politicians developed the Constitution of the United States to create a more perfect union. At that time, unfortunately, the so-called black people were not considered humans by politicians here in America. In fact, Article A of the Constitution actually listed the Negro as 3/5 of a human being. The Negro experienced the most tragic existence ever documented in the history of mankind during that time period. These travesties, such as lynchings, rapes, and splitting up of families, would surely be seen as crimes against humanity if the so-called blacks were considered human. The Civil Rights Act, signed by President Johnson in 1964, was supposed to completely alleviate all the injustice and hatred shown to blacks and other races and minority groups here in America. The Supreme Court recently upheld a challenge to the supposed injustice of colleges holding slots based on race. After centuries of discrimination and murders suffered by the black male, and a twinkling of a racist eye, somehow the politicians of America believe in true, non-correctional equality. The fact is that the vehicles needed to make the ruling of 1964 become reality became an actual issue when it was realized that the black man might actually gain the missing 2/5 and become equal. The Supreme Court, Senate, Armed Services, and Congress all have more black members than ever before. The question each and every man and woman must ask is, are black people and families any better off in 2012? There's more black on black crime than ever before. There are more broken homes than ever before. There's more drug use and real poverty in our communities. And all of this since the politicians passed a law stating that blacks are real human beings in 1964. The obvious picture to any scientist, or at least semi-conscious person, is that the solution to the problems plaguing the black masses has nothing, or at most very little, to do with politics. The answer must reside in where our forefathers found strength. They remained together as one, in peace, in spite of the fact that white America viewed them as 3/5 of a human being. The answer has to reside in the ability of our ancestors to go into slavery in Africa under the Africans and to be sold to the Gentiles and Europeans for trinkets without losing their sense of self and dignity. Are any such unity and character-building traits going to come from politics? The only name or identity any black has known here in America has been a title given to him by someone seeking political power. Just think back. Reflect at all the labels that have been bestowed upon the black race. Remember, Negro, Darky, Coon, etc. Some won't come out of my mouth. Each of these titles were created during a different phase of life for the black man during his sojourn here in America, or the daughter of Babylon. We, as so-called black people, would grab hold onto any title that we thought brought us dignity, respect, and history. Politicians used as any of the above terms to get the vote of the black race. Unfortunately, the politicians were not heard from again after the election until the next time they needed to use this people of many names. The astute politician realized that a race of people that would stand up and salute any name imposed on them stands for nothing in history. No respect needs to be given to a foolish people who will let you assign them a title and name and then turn to you and look for acceptance. Hallelujah.
Yeah, we've so-called come a long way, and they still don't treat us as if we're a whole three fish. We may be four fish. Now, more so. But this is not the white man's naming us and putting these type of names on, because we know that Yahweh told us in Deuteronomy that he was going to cause, because of our disobedience, he was going to cause what? Remembrance of us to what? Cease from among men. See, so therefore we call all kind of bad words and everything else. But don't blame the who. Right, see, you can't blame him because of our disobedience. Let's start this at verse 1, my brother.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1 through 5. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thy eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. That thou shalt see, and flow together, and thy heart shall fear, and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, and the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Understanding why Lucifer was commanded to destroy our fathers whom he hated because of whom they were, and because that unto them was given the blueprint of righteousness, that righteousness had to be preserved. So in keeping words spoken to holy men of Israel, the Elohim of Israel prepared a body in the house of David, came dwell among his people, and testified in the spirit of the law, which is holy and just. Being the redeemed children of our fathers, as was promised, and of the stars of our mother in Revelation 12, we are the holy seed chosen to make ready a people prepared for the return of our God brother, Yahshua. This is why you are taught the righteousness of the doctrine of salvation, that you may worship and serve in righteousness, being sanctified, and learn to fear his total power over our very existence upon this earth.
Hallelujah.